Okay guys, so in this particular video what we're going to talk about is branding, and we're going to take whatever it is you've decided to move forward with, and don't overcomplicate this, just get rolling, just pick something and roll with it. You've just seen a few ideas that I gave you in the previous videos there. Just go to Warrior Plus, see what's selling, see what niches are in favour at the moment, see what's popular, go and find some content and let's recreate it. So we're gonna brand this, we're gonna rename it. Okay, now on the screen at the moment you can see some pretty famous brands. This is a lovely old kind of wooden wall here with an old Coca-Cola sign, and you've got an old Ford sign on there, the Shell Motor Oil Company, Canada Dry, all sorts of things. And you can see the power of the brand and how they're visually, the impact they have on you visually the second you see them. Obviously Coca-Cola is an enormous brand. So what we want to do is we want to brand by doing two things. We want to choose a name, and then we want to create a kind of a logo, just as you see here, so that we can make this look our own. And choosing a name is going to be something that is down to you and your imagination. But let's say, for example, that we're going to use this one. So we could go for something that's a variation on that, or we could just try and come up with something like a short, punchy, like Recurrer or something like that, as a product name. I came up with the word pimper with an R, pimper. But it's up to you to decide that. There are some kind of naming sites that you can go to. Let me see if I can find you an example of that. I'm on a site called Namelix. This is namelix.com. I typed in, well, in fact, I just copied this, recurring income secrets, and I pasted that in, and it's generated this. Now, for a start, what this does is gives you some ideas of logo design. You can see, usually it's quite often to have a little icon and a particular font, that would be identifying with that. It's also going to give you some ideas for names. Now, these are all, as you can see, domains that have been branded and they're up for sale. So you can't use these, but this could give you an idea on what you could do. Some of these looks like they're right. So that's a domain for sale 2295. So let's see, we've got Secrecy. So we could play with that. We could go Incomely, for example. Income Fuse, we could go or Gold Income, Recurring Gold. Okay, Recurring Gold. Just to get ideas, for the name. Plus Wire, free. I don't know what Plus. I don't know where they're getting these ideas from. Income Blossom, Income Peach, Secret Smarts, Recurring Smart, Smart Recurring, Recurring Smarts, that sort of thing. Funzy, Found with 2 Ds, Fast Lux, Plus Home. Some of these are really not great, but there'll be other sites out there that you can use. But we're going to come up with a name. Let's see if I can find another site for you, so you've got a couple of options. Okay, for this one, I've gone to anadia.info, pasted it in again, and it's come up with a few things like Tripod Recurring Income Secrets. This is all using the words recurring income secrets, but Awakening Recurring Income Secrets, that could give you the idea. Awakening, if we take out one of the words, Immersive Recurring, Compliance Oasis, Spirit, False, Link, Vivid, Non-Stop Recurring Secrets, that might do. Sorry, that's my wife outside vacuuming. Sorry, as my wife always reminds me, it's makes it real, shows that I work from home. So we just want to take one of these words, so it could be anything, and we don't have to take one of these. I'm trying to get you to have ideas. Recall, Recurring, Relic, Landmark, Full Circle. Anything something might just jump out. You might think, yeah, I like that. Quasi, Nautilus, no, Maxima, maybe Hook, Recurring Secrets. Vigilante, Circles, Illuminate, Target, Recurring Target, So try one more. This is biznamewiz.com. I've pasted in again recurring income, And a few things on here that, you know, this is a bit different the way they've done it. Recurring able, recurring vine. There was one that just caught my eye just now. Let me see. Yeah, seeing recurring able made me think of recurable. So let me just take a look at that. So recurable, that can recur. I might call this recurables. Secret recurables. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so now we've got the name. First thing I'm going to do is going to go over to Google Fonts, which is fonts.google.com. So you type in the name of the product that you want to brand, and then you click apply to all fonts. So if I just refresh that for you, comes up with that. So I might go, sorry, because I'm looking at the screen as I'm typing secret and recurables, and then apply to all fonts. I've done this in capitals so that I can see how the capitals look. That looks quite nice straight away. Montserrat. Lato is quite nice. Railway always like. I like the R's and the E's there. Do I like that more than Montserrat? Possibly. Let's go with railway. So I go over to my image program. You can use any image program you want, whether you've got Photoshop or you want to use a free image program, you know, whatever is your preferred favorite. And I'm going to go to my text. I'm going to select railway, and I'm going to type in, well, that would help if that was in a color. So let's choose something a bit blue, maybe like this. And recurables. And I'm just kind of, this is just the branding now, but I'm going to make this really quick for you so you can just get an idea of how I do things. So first of all, I want to maybe increase the spaces between these. Just make that look a little bit sexier. So I'm going to increase the spaces between the characters here. All right. Now, as I said, this is not an exact science, guys. Don't worry about this. Don't stress on anything. And then I'm going to go for bold, and I'm going to make that a little bit bigger, and then I want these to be different colors. So this one I might go for something a little bit lighter, secret, and then this one recurables, I might go for something maybe grey. Okay, going to take that off of bold and reduce that down a little bit. Alright, so I'm actually not particularly happy with that. I'm going to put that back into bold, and I'm going to make this significantly smaller, like that, and I'm actually going to space this out as well. So we go over to the spacing, character spacing, space that a little bit, see how that looks, not too bad. I want to get a little logo in here as well. Now, you remember when we were looking at the brands before and we saw those logos? If you want to get an idea, you know, you can use exactly the same process. So if we go over to Google and we just put in logo design ideas, you're going to find all sorts of logo companies. Anything, even these, you know, paid ads you can go on, because you're not going to pay for it. It's just for inspiration, just to get ideas. Enter company name. So if we put in recurables, let's see what they come up with. I've not used this site before, so I don't know. What's your industry? Internet. Continue. Okay, so these are just ideas, right? So as you can see, different ideas, and you look at these and you think, yeah, I like that, you know, you just get ideas. Notice that most of them have a little icon and then one word. So looking at this, I've decided that I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to change this up a bit. I'm going to take out these character spaces. Only thing is, recurables is a long word. Yeah, that looks nice already, doesn't it? And I'm going to take that down to that. That's looking good. Then I'm going to get myself an icon. So I'm going to go to, let's go over here, go to icon finder, iconfinder.com. And I'm just going to look for internet, maybe. Sorry guys. Internet. See what comes up. I'm going to go over to free. And then the free, once that loads, which it's not. Why is it not loading? 1 second. Okay, I like just simple things. I just want something simple, like this, for example. So I take that, and free for commercial use. That's what you need to know. Perfect. I'm going to download the PNG, and then I'm going to upload it into my image. So now we've got this. We can play about with this. We can move it about. I'm going to, I feel like it needs to rotate a little bit. So it kind of sits there like that, and I'm going to resize that a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this text to match that. So I go eyedropper, move over and drop that. So as you can see, that now matches, but I'm going to take the R as in recurables, and I'm going to make that a completely different color. Don't know about that, because that now looks a little bit like it's, I don't know, something to do with dating or something. So let's try something completely different. No, don't like that. I'm going to go for, could go for that green actually. It's kind of the opposite to that, isn't it? No, maybe I'm thinking more of a goldy color, orangey color. Yeah, cool. There you go. Secret recurables. It's looking pretty good. All right, so as you've seen me do that, you know, that didn't take long at all. You've seen the entire process there. I've kind of just brainstormed a name, and we know the product that we're going to use as our creative template that we're going to get our ideas from. We also know that we can go over to YouTube, check that, and we can see we can get information there. So we know we can get a ton of content, and Secret Recurables is going to be the name of this new product. Now it's either a product or it is a product, however you want to look at it, because it's a product that you're either going to give away as a lead magnet, give away as a bonus, or sell. So however you want to look at it, it's a product. I might just play about with this a little bit more. I'm not sure. Yeah, I suppose I kind of like that. What I tend to do is I'll pause the video, walk out the door, come back in again and see if I still like it. So I'm going to do that now, guys. Yes, I went outside, I came back in, and I do like it, so I'm happy with that. Sometimes what I might do, I mean, it depends on what image program you've got, but I can select all of these and I can drag them over to this library here, and it creates a multiple object. What that means is I can drag that back at any time, just like that. Okay. The other thing that we're going to do is we might want to make a PNG with a transparent background so that we can use this. But for the purposes of this training, that was just to show you how I come up with creating a new brand. So we've renamed it. We've created a brand. We've got inspiration from all sorts of places, and the idea is to get inspiration from, you know, different logo design sites, etc. Notice what they're doing. Notice how they're using their fonts. Notice what fonts they're using. Notice what colors they're using. Notice if they're using an icon, and if they are, where they're putting the icon. You get all of these ideas, and it just means you're not staring at a blank canvas on any part of this, and that's the whole thing. You're not looking at a blank canvas for your content. You're not looking at a blank canvas for your design. Everything is being inspired to give you a really good final end product. And of course, this means that you don't need to outsource, so you're in complete control and you haven't got to wait for anything. Okay, so Okay guys, so in the next video we're going to talk about how which tools you need and how you can take the content that you've got and turn that into your actual product now that you've got your branding sorted. So I'll see you on the next video. All the best, Trevor.